What it do, y'all? G Rose, Roosevelt for Prez. This is the Crypto Hour. And of course, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. As you can see, we are growing very quickly, and I want to thank everyone for that support. It means a lot, you guys. We have a big show. As you know, yesterday, Tinyman relaunched version 1.1. It was a crazy day for me, just interacting with the entire community, getting some good trades in, getting some new positions in. Anxious to hear from you guys in the comments, see all the moves that you made. But let's go ahead and get started, all right? I do have a bit of breaking news. Headline Inc. You guys know, if you saw my interview with the Headline founder, Aaron Martinez, he had mentioned that they are going to be releasing 2 new Dapps. Now, there was a little bit of delay. The team had caught COVID. Hopefully they are feeling better now. Wish you all well, okay? But they did drop one of the Dapps today. It's called DAO Tools. Phenomenal. So if we take a look at this, they tweeted out, "We have built a voting solution that is compatible with almost every web platform on the globe. No coding, copy and paste, on-chain Algorand voting has arrived. Mint governance tokens and deploy contracts in one decentralized app." That's big. If there's one thing about Headline, you guys, is that they execute. It's one thing to have great ideas, right? I appreciate great ideas. I think anybody and everybody has great ideas. But when it comes down to execution, I have to take my hat off to Headline and the team, all right? I can't wait to see how it's implemented. There's another Dapp that they're releasing as well. I'm excited to see that as well. Now let's move on to some Tinyman. So first, just in regards to the Tinyman relaunch, I just wanted to first just thank everyone, all the ASA community, the devs, the investors, the Tinyman team, and just everyone for their solidarity in making sure that this relaunch happened, making sure that we stayed, sane while trading was essentially halted. It was just a good experience going through this whole exploit and making it out on the other side, so virtually unscathed. Now, I'm not going to say people weren't affected, but we all know it could have been a lot worse, right? Now, just to kind of recap my moves, you guys, I didn't go too ham, just because I have very strong positions in pretty much everything. But what I did add to the portfolio was definitely DFly, which, I'm happy about. I missed that airdrop that happened by 1 hour. That was a few weeks ago. I was upset about that, y'all. Yeah, I was. I'm not gonna lie. But I also got into AlgoStake as well. And so, I really concentrated my forces on there because just the other projects that I love, right? Headline, Nexus, Tiny, I have very strong positions in all those. And so I wanted to really get into something that I had my eye on that was new, but I wanted to be heavy-handed as well. Now, some of the projects that really surprised me yesterday, or the project I would say, would be Honeycomb. They really killed it. Like, dang, their investors and community really came out and represented hard, so they just killed it all day. I almost FOMO'd in, but again, for me, it's not just about making some money, y'all. I really want to understand the project and really not just ride the hype, but understand it and take a personal interest in it. And I really just didn't have the time to do that with Honeycomb. Also, I'm surprised with, how much of a pillar TinyChart is. And shout out to you guys, by the way. TinyChart, just they played such a vital role in this whole process as well. But I'm surprised that more people aren't buying the Tiny token. I don't know if it's just out of ignorance. People don't know all the plans that that TinyChart has as far as the utility for the token. But I really feel like that's going to be, something people regret if they don't really get on to this Tiny token, or don't, let me keep grabbing them while they're, relatively cheap, y'all. And then you guys catch on and I'll be a multimillionaire before we know it, even sooner than I thought. Yeah. Also, man, big shout out to TinyLock and DuckCoin. All right. They both are recently verified. Yo, TinyLock verified, fam. Look, you guys asked me, how do I choose these projects before they get verified? Look, my only answer is I keep my ear to the Algorand streets, y'all. And, it's one thing to kind of just pick things and hope they get verified. But I'm really out here, you know what I'm saying? I speak to the devs, I go back and forth with them and kind of, see where their mind is at. And so I'm just understanding it different. And then I bring it to you guys. And if you guys, trust my decision making, if I say, this is legitimate, you guys will make your decision from there. But as far as TinyLock, I'm super happy about that. I'm glad they got some good news in the midst of everything they went through as far as the exploit, right? Also, DuckCoin. I was communicating with the founder of DuckCoin very early. I mean, I was an early DuckCoin whale. So if you go back to, one of my videos from probably November, you're going to see me talking about DuckCoin and how I kind of just, really went big, mindlessly went big, right? But the good thing is it worked out. They just got verified. I'm pretty up on that investment, you guys. I'm not going to lie. But again, shout out to all the DuckCoin fam. You guys play like a big role in just my whole Algorand experience, more than you even know. So shout out to you guys. Congratulations to both of those projects, for real. Also, you guys, not sure if you're keeping up with the Zone. It's in the GameFi space. It's coming. Public launch will be sooner than later. I know they just did like an IDO. It's tough with these IDOs. I don't really keep up because I can't participate, fam. That's kind of whack. I'm not gonna lie. But, Zone, I truly believe that as far as GameFi, they are going to do big things on Algorand. I want to say they're going to have a staking pool on Yieldly as well. Don't quote me, but I believe I saw something about that. So yeah, it's probably going to happen. But I'm really bullish on them. I'm going to have to wait till the public launch, see if I can find a price floor. But again, getting in early on these IDOs, I learned my lesson very early with Opulous that, it just wasn't going to happen. I got to wait till they go public and then see if I can find a good price floor. And also, speaking of Yieldly, man, I'm not sure that I expected the price to dip this low, behind all the controversy. I mean, I know there's a lot, I tried to report on it in a well-balanced manner, even to the point where people thought that I was like letting them off the hook or, being easy on them. But, I think I said it yesterday, I sold half of my Yieldly and got in to DFly in AlgoStake. So, I feel a little bit of, discomfort or lost a little bit of trust in them, but I did not expect Yieldly to plummet like this, right? And so, I still got some belief in Yieldly, so I don't take this as they are over, but it's just crazy that the sentiment surrounding Yieldly is clearly, they lost a lot of investor confidence. So, it's something they got to think about. I'm sure they could bounce back. We'll welcome them with open arms if they can, ensure that they're really here for the Algorand community. But we'll have to see what happens, you guys. And then also I wanted to note that Algofi, shout out to Algofi, they are working on a DEX, okay? It's currently in auditing already. It should be deployed and available for everyone in February. So that's good news. And, you know, we all love Tinyman, right? But we also see the consequences of only having one DEX on Algorand. So it just is what it is. I'm glad to see other ones popping up. Of course, there's many more that are in the pipeline, but Algofi being such a factor at this point as far as Algorand DeFi, I thought it was really good news to hear that they're dropping a DEX in February. So pretty dope. And lastly, you guys, of course, I did my foreign talk from the whip yesterday. Just wanted to test it out, you know, trying new things. You know, it's important for me to grow as quickly as the Algorand space or the crypto space just in general. And I wanted to get you guys' feedback. I got some really good feedback from you guys, all right? And I even got some feedback from someone that was like, nah, bro, that's not it. You know what I mean? And I appreciate that because, you know, if you guys rock with me, you know, I don't want you to just feel like you're telling me what I want to hear because you rock with me, right? It's always good to have that, you know, couple of people that are like, nah, that's not it. Because what that does is it keeps me on my toes, you guys. You know, I know that I have to work out the sound and aesthetic, the audio and the visual aesthetic to get that where it needs to be. And so I'm going to stay on point as far as rolling out these new segments, right? Even if we go back to my headline video with Aaron Martinez, you know, the Zoom aspect is not really up to par as far as quality for me personally. So moving forward with the Crypto Hour Fireside, even when I'm going to be interviewing CEOs and developers, it is important that I raise the level of quality so it's not just like this 420p on Zoom. All right, that's important to me. And so, yeah, appreciate all the feedback, you guys. I know I went kind of deep into that, but certainly appreciate the feedback. Also, shout out Llama, the founder of Nexus. He also gave me some really good feedback, just overall good words as far as what I'm doing. And, you know, I just appreciate that. He said he actually likes the foreign talk. So that was big. Appreciate him tuning in and really everybody tuned in. We are going to keep expanding, y'all. It's a fact. We got to do it, man. Look, this is a quickly growing space and I am going to grow with it and take on more workload. That's just really what it comes down to, is how hard I'm willing to work, y'all. And I'm always going to be working hard, so it just is what it is. I am going to jump up out of here, but I did have a question for you, all right? So the word is Tinyman is going to be launching their token, and I wanted to know, are you guys planning on being a holder, right? Are you excited for it? Are you like, I'm not really messing with it? What are your thoughts on the Tinyman token? Are you in on it? Are you out? Let me know in the comments, you guys. Other than that, like, comment, subscribe. Much love. You know what time it is. G Rose, Roosevelt for Prez. This is the Crypto Hour. Peace.